Hello guys and welcome back to Crypto Bradley YT. So today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and we're going to also do an update on Shiba Inu. It did break out of the descending triangle, which I did talk about in my previous video. No, it was like 2 videos ago or 3 videos ago. If you click on my videos, there's about 30 videos now, but the last few were about Shiba Inu. I basically did a update video saying that it was in a descending triangle and that it should be breaking out soon, and it did. I think we had about a 12 to 15% increase since when I spoke about it, so that would have been a lovely opportunity for a leverage position. But anyway, let's crack on with Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the 45-minute chart. So basically what's happened here is I made this video around here last night, basically saying that I think that Bitcoin will break through this bullish flag pattern and we should sort of break through this resistance and try and get to about $30,800. We didn't do that. We sort of traded sideways. We tried to break through resistance quite a few times today. Actually, this was today. So around here, this was today. Basically, we tried to break through this resistance quite a few times and we failed to do so. It's been proved to be quite a strong resistance at this moment in time. As you can see here, we've been trying to get through it here. We did break through, but that was like a bit of a fake out, and we've come back down, tried to break through it here, here and back here as well. So we're basically mimicking this pattern which happened here. Most people would call it the Bart Simpson pattern because it looks like Bart Simpson's head. But yeah, so basically we've obviously broken towards the downside and obviously come out of this bullish flag pattern, and we've now created another bearish flag pattern. So if we get the marker here and here, this is an awful drawing, but that's fine. So basically, yeah, we're in a bearish flag pattern. We are looking a bit bearish at the moment on the 45-minute chart because we are getting a bit of selling pressure. If we do break to the downside of this bearish flag, then we would be breaking through this support level of $28,800 again, and then we'll be retesting the support of $27,900, which we did back here on the 12th of May 2022 this year. If we break to the upside, it won't be a very big pump really, to be honest. It will be this one here. It's quite a small pump. But if we do break to the upside, then we should see a $30,050 Bitcoin in this moment in time. I did say that if we did break down here, then we would be retesting $28,200, but we basically did that, but it was like more up here. Basically, we've hit the resistance here, and then we've come straight back down here to $29,000. So yeah, that wasn't very accurate, but it was still the same sort of sell-off basically. So yeah, we are in a bearish flag at the moment. We are sort of coming down to the bottom of the RSI on the 45-minute chart. If we move over to the 1-hour chart, we have hit the bottom of the RSI here, so we should see a small pump to the upside, but we won't see much more of a pump until we actually tick bullish on the RSI and the MACD, because obviously we're not ticking bullish at the moment. We're looking a little bit bearish, so we're not ticking bullish here and we're not ticking bullish here. We need this yellow line to come down here, and then we need this purple line to cross here. That's when we'll come back up and retest these levels up here, which means we'll come up here and retest this resistance here again. But the likelihood of when we retest the resistance, we will probably get rejected again, just because it seems to be quite a strong resistance. We need quite a lot of buying pressure to be able to break through it really and start retesting the $31,000 level. If we move over to the 4-hour chart, as you can see here, oh, my lines are very wonky. Still wonky. Yeah, it's not really working very well, but you get the gist of it. So basically, yeah, if we do break out of this, so let's predict the breakout and let's predict the bearish side of things. So basically, if we break out of this bearish flag, then we would be retesting this resistance again of $30,500. If we broke out of this bearish flag pattern, oh, what's going on? Then we would be coming down, breaking through the support level of $28,800 and probably retesting the $27,900 level, and probably doing what we did here and sort of break through and then quickly get bought back up. So we would probably see something like this, would come down, break through these support levels, get to this point, and then we'll start getting bought back up again, and then form another sort of pattern. But yeah, we may be, so this is the, what is this? This is the 4-hour chart. So in the next couple of hours, if we do get enough buying pressure, then we should be coming up here and ticking bullish on the RSI. If this does happen, then I would see us breaking through this bearish flag pattern, coming up here and retesting this resistance of $30,400. And then, like I said, we may get rejected again. We'll see what happens, or we might have a little fake out here and we might end up reaching $31,100. So let's take a look at the daily very quickly on Bitcoin. What is that? Let's get rid of that. I have no idea what's going on there. So yeah, we're not quite ticking bullish yet, and I'm still waiting to tick bullish here on the MACD, because if this happens, I do still think that we can have the pump to the upside of $40,500. I do think it's going to be imminent. I think it's going to be at some point soon, but it may be the next couple of days, weeks, or maybe the next couple of months, but it will happen this year at some point. I do think we'll be getting back up to that 40,000, what was it again? 40,000, around $40,500 level. I don't think it should be too long, but we need to tick bullish down here on the MACD. Once we tick bullish on the MACD here, we should be having a pump to the upside to reach 40,000, or maybe even more. But who knows? But we will get an impulsive break at some point, as long as we tick bullish down here on the MACD at some point. Basically, I'm sure I said at some point about 5 times then, but you get the gist of it. Let's move over to Shiba Inu. So basically, I didn't say about the inverse head and shoulders here, but I've just seen it. But basically, what I drew before, if you guys go, I think it was about 3 videos ago, basically I drew this big descending triangle, and I said basically when Shiba breaks out of this, I do think we will have a impulsive break. Basically, I thought we would have the impulsive break of from what it was up here all the way down here. So I thought it would be like at least a 38% increase, but it wasn't. So basically, what I have seen is that we had a inverse head and shoulders within a descending triangle, and the small outbreak for that would be basically this small pump here. You could sort of go like that, but this is the initial sort of buying pressure here. So you would literally put this on the end of the, let me just get rid of these for a second. We'll just move it to one side. So basically you would put this on the edge of the right hand shoulder. So this is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. And as soon as the right shoulder hits the basically the top of the descending triangle, that's when we would get our break, and literally that's what meets it here, which I think that was like a 8% increase or something like that. Let's have a look. So as soon as we hit the right hand side of the shoulder, that was a, no it wasn't, that was a 4% increase here. So that was the initial outbreak, but I was expecting something bigger, and this was only, so this is only the 45-minute chart, so this was still in the course, this was in the course of 3 days. So since basically, yeah, so 3 videos ago, this is pretty much when I said that this was going to happen. I think I made it around, I think I started making the videos for Shiba around here. It was around here-ish. And I said as soon as we break through this, we have a initial pump to the upside, but basically the end result was this, which was not as much as I had hoped, but it was still a 12% increase in price. So if I was to have, I didn't, but I probably should have. Let me just say, I am new to this pretty much. I'm new to trading. I'm new to crypto pretty much. I've known about crypto or learned about it for about a year, but I still need to learn a lot more. But I haven't really done a lot of leverage trading, so obviously it is risky. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, purely for the fact it is risky and you could lose your money very quickly. If you're not experienced, don't do it. I'm not experienced, hence why I'm not doing it yet. I'm still learning. I'm just doing demo accounts and things like that. But basically, this is a perfect example, basically, of when you think a good trade is about to happen. This is a descending triangle, and you've got an inverse head and shoulders within that descending triangle. So basically, as soon as the right hand shoulder here hits the top of the descending triangle, then you know you've got a initial break coming. But because you've broken out of this big descending triangle, let's go on to a bigger time scale. So this is the 1 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. So basically, yeah, so you've got this inverse head and shoulders here. You've hit the top of the descending triangle, and basically you've had a nice pump to the upside. Let me just remind ourselves. I mean, to be fair, I said about this video, I said it around, I think it was about here-ish. So if I placed a leverage trade on this, I would probably made a 12 to 13% increase in price. If it was a leverage trade, then obviously I would have made more money. But that is the perfect way of doing a leverage trade. But obviously this is not me teaching you, and do not copy anything I'm saying, because things can go horribly wrong. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not copy anything I'm doing, but I'm saying for myself. If I placed it around here, then I would have made a nice 30% increase in price. But if that was leveraged, then I would have made more money, because obviously you would start your trade here, and you would set your stop loss as well, so you don't lose as much money. But yeah, so it actually looks like on the 4-hour chart, Shiba Inu could possibly be ticking bullish, but also we could be ticking bearish on the MACD. So once we tick bullish on the 4-hour chart, then I would see a rise in price. Let's have a look. So let's see. So I should probably see a rise in price of about 3 to 3.5% in the next sort of 2 to 3 hours or so. So basically, this is my update on Bitcoin and Shiba Inu. Make sure you check out my previous videos. Obviously, check out the videos that I made about Shiba, and basically where I made those videos to sort of gauge where you can find these patterns and basically place the perfect trade, because you can kind of tell when it's sort of hit its support and resistance levels. Obviously with Shiba, this was like a last minute video, so basically I hadn't drawn in my resistance levels or my support levels of like, basically like with Bitcoin, I've got all these support levels and resistance levels, just so I know what's going to happen. Basically I know if we hit this support here, then we should be fine, but we have previously hit this support level as well, so we could also hit this support level here. I shouldn't think that we should drop any lower, but I do feel like we are more likely to head more towards the upside. We do seem to see some buying pressure. What's happened here? Yeah, so we are getting a small amount of volume back, but I would hope to see by tonight or tomorrow morning that we have broken out of this bearish flag here, and we've retested this resistance level here, or $30,500, and possibly reach about $31,100, but we will wait and find out. So that's it for today, guys. This is my 30th video as well. 30th video in a, well, no, not in a row, because I did miss one day. But yeah, so make sure you guys like and subscribe. Obviously follow my Twitter. I will make an Instagram soon for my channel, but basically my Twitter is the exact same as my YouTube. It's in the YouTube banner, so just check that out and head over to my Twitter as well, because I will update you guys when I've made videos. Or you can also subscribe here, and obviously hit that bell notification, and you will get notified when I post a video. But this is it for today, guys. I shall see you guys tomorrow on the next one. Peace.